welcome back to the Midday Report. It is time now for a look at what's been trending on social media this week. Joining me in studio is SABC Digital News producer, Mr. Tsepiso Moch. Tsepiso, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Alicia.
I'm good, man. Look, on Saturday, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa approached the court to try and obtain an interdict to stop that article from being published about the so-called affairs that he was having with 8 different women. How has social media been reacting to this so far?
Well, Alicia, there's been a mixed reaction. Some are saying if it was President Jacob Zuma in Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa's shoes, many would be encouraging the Sunday Independent to publish the story.
Yeah.
Now that it's Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa, we're seeing from a different hymn sheet, and they are saying, well, we know that this sort of things will be happening before the ANC's elective conference, and they are expected, and we shouldn't be surprised if such things do happen. And interestingly, the Deputy President has admitted to only having one affair
8 years ago.
Yes, and he has dismissed the other 7. Now people are now they are having fun at him.
What are they saying on Twitter?
On Twitter, yes. On Twitter here we have Queen saying, "When did Ramaphosa become an angel? Why are you also concerned about the ANC? I don't care who they vote for. I'm not going to vote for ANC in 2019.
Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Let's look at more tweets coming through on that topic. Ya Ase Mtewa says, when it is President Zuma, all which is happening to Ramaphosa is okay. Now that it is Cyril, there are better things news can report on. So that was the general sentiment that you're talking about, Tsepiso.
Yes.
My goodness, take that last one there.
This one from Dova saying, paid journalists will do their best to protect Ramaphosa. I guess they are getting paid enough to do the dirty work for him. Hashtag Ramaphosa leaks.
But I mean, you know, this has the potential to just, you know, totally blow this whole issue over. Are you monitoring this? When can we get the final say on what the story is about? Because the story already came out last week, Sunday, Tsepiso.
Well, the Deputy President is going to address the issue today, and we're hoping that more clarity will be provided, Alicia.
That's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
But now some very sad news, and Tsepiso, I'm sure you'll agree with me here. The news of the death of former ANC Youth League Secretary General Cindy Somagaqa, who died after succumbing to wounds that he sustained during an ambush back in July.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people have come out and said, no, he was poisoned. What really is the story here? What are people saying on social media? Well,
Alicia, people are not taking the poison story. They are actually sending their heartfelt condolences to the Magaqa family. We even saw his former colleagues, Julius Malema, posting a picture of him and former ANC Youth League leaders, saying Magaqa was one of the outstanding leaders in the Youth League, and now they wish that the could be more, a serious action taken to prevent further killings of politicians. We know that there's been a number of shooting incidents.
Hence the institution of the Moirane Commission.
Yes.
So let's look at the tweets here. What is Simply Temba saying there?
This one says, ANC cadres seems to be losing their lives more now than they did during the struggle. And he says, at the hands of the fellow cadres, not whites. Hashtag Cindy Somagaqa.
Let's see if we've got more tweets there and hear what the viewers are saying there. That's the RSA Police Minister Fikile Mbalula saying, this morning I'm lost for words yet again at the spate of killings in KwaZulu-Natal, that it has claimed the life of Cindy Somagaqa. So some serious shock and reaction to this. And of course, another councillor was gunned down in Port Elizabeth just yesterday. Let's look at more tweets, Tsepiso.
This one is from Mabinia Sabe from the DA saying, while Cindy Somagaqa is mourned by name and his death makes headlines, hundreds more have perished. May his death bring much needed action.
Was there any news or comments on the fact that Julius Malema was now alleging that Magaqa, before he died, was about to join the EFF?
No,
any reactions to that?
There's no reaction to that. People are continuing to send their heartfelt condolences to the Magaqa family and saying they wish that more can be done so that other loss of lives could be prevented. And they're saying, although Magaqa is a prominent figure, there are others who have actually lost their lives, and they were not
not reported
yes,
about.
and they say maybe this will put more focus on this spate of killings in KZN, saying more needs to be done. Maybe it's high time that now politicians are not talking from the office. They actually go and address the people on the ground. Yes.
Very concerning news indeed. Let's move on to the next one, Zepiso. Otherwise, we'll go on all day on this topic. Embattled British relations firm Bell Pottinger has had its membership from the Public Relations and Communications Association terminated over its very infamous work with the Gupta family here in South Africa. What has social media said?
Again, Alicia, there's been some mixed reaction. And I must emphasize this. Although people are saying now that action has been taken against the Bell Pottinger,
they must pay back the money.
Yes, and some are saying they wish that action can be taken against those who were mentioned in the Gupta's emails, because we know that some ministers have admitted to those email leaks, have confirmed that actually what's
they
contained.
were there.
Yes, and people are saying Bell Pottinger, as much as they want them to face the music, they now want Bell Pottinger to sort of give more information as to who was behind this, who are they working with.
That's what I was about to say. They must ask Bell Pottinger to give them the details, because I suppose Bell Pottinger was just hired. But let's look at what the people are saying there. Hover Sand Reddy says, unpopular opinion, hashtag Bell Pottinger can't be held liable for what the Guptas and company asked them to do, which is precisely what I'm saying, Zepiso.
Yes, but someone might argue, actually I saw a tweet just now, someone saying just because you are hired to do something, if it's legal, you're not supposed to do it just because you are going to get paid to do that. And well, it's like I said, it's been mixed reaction, and yeah, some are saying it's high time that we see action taken against those implicated or mentioned, at least in the emails.
Do we have any more tweets on that topic before we move on? All right, let's leave it there on that one, because I want to understand what is going on around that case of attempted murder following the shooting incident involving businessman Kenny Kunene. Yeah, it's a piece. It's a story.
Alicia, there's been a mixed reaction again. People are saying they actually making fun of this, saying they're liking him to 50 Cent, saying Kenny Kunene. This one says, Derek says Kenny Kunene, saying, what if it was a stage hijacking? Only time will tell. And as I've indicated, some are saying this was a stunt to get more attention.
Sevenzile then Kabule says, imagine being shot at 21 times, survive, and have nobody believe you. My goodness.
You see, he's got emojis there of people of smiley face. And
I'm laughing myself.
Yes, because I mean it's a miracle, because some are saying, but who was counting the shots?
What is DJ saying there, Tabiz?
Says, until you find yourself in Kenny Kunene's sort of situation, you won't understand how traumatic it is. Guns firing at you ain't a joke.
I suppose we have to be mindful of those things. Do you want to really wrap this one up? I know Easy's going to kill me because we're out of time, but of course Bafana ordered to replay that Senegal match. But let's talk about the World Cup qualifying stumble against Cape Verde.
Alicia,
what has been the reactions? I've seen quite a few.
Yes, people are making fun of Bafana. Some are saying likening Bafana to girlfriends who will always break your heart. Some are saying they are government employees. They don't care whether they deliver or not. At the end of the day, they will get paid. And here you see a tweet from Vusi saying, I wish I didn't catch feelings to the game of football. Hey, it hurts losing to a team you consider a minor.
Minors.
Yes.
All right. Well, Prof. Dinyego Maluleke, this is hashtag Bafana Heartbreakers. The whole nation is heartbroken. Sapiso, thank you so much for joining us. Do give our viewers that URL where they can get these stories and more.
Alicia, people at home can catch this show and others on our YouTube channel by simply searching for SABC Digital News.co.za/news. Alternatively, they can search for SABC Digital News on our YouTube channel.
That is our SABC Digital News producer, Mr. Tsepi Somoshe, taking us through some of the biggest social media trends throughout this week. Up next, the Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism